the Chicago lakefront.
It is beautiful. My God, look at that. Mark's like trolling around.
There's where Oprah lives.
Oh my God!
That's what
this is the building I like to sleep in.
Everybody gets a free condo.
Woo!
Not, I don't think she lives there. There's the water treatment plant over there. There's the Ferris wheel, which not that Ferris wheel, but the Ferris wheel did debut here in Chicago for the World's Fair. It was made by Mr. Ferris. I did once, and it made me sick. I was just like, I got up to the top, and I got vertigo so bad. I was just like, oh my God, get me off this thing. Get me off this thing.
Roll up your windows so people don't hear all that noise.
And we're suffering. Randolph Street, next right.
There it comes.
That's where we're going.
Can you tell me?
So there we are. Trump Tower is the new Trump Tower is here somewhere. I don't know if it's too bright. You'll see it right there. See it? Look. Ooh, how pretty that is. All shiny and glimmering. He was going to make that the tallest building in Chicago, but then 9/11 scared him. So he let the terrorists win.
Penis envy is never always a good thing.
No, not always. Did you just miss our street exit?
No, I'm taking Randolph.
Oh, that was Randolph.
Well, I'm too busy video blogging. My name is Fausto.
Video blog this.
And I was thinking about the ecology and the economy and the ecosystem, and I just wanted to share my solutions for the world with my video.
Wow, that was pretty deep.
Yeah, that's like,
deep.
I've been enjoying. I've been sort of getting into a lot of people's video blogs. I found a guy in San Diego who obsesses over cabaret divas and fitness models.
Ooh, just like you.
Just like me.
I know, it's fitness models. So you finally found something on YouTube you can masturbate to.
Well, I've found plenty of things on YouTube that I can masturbate to.
But
there's no shortage of that.
And so here we are at
Millennium.
What?
Oh, you know what turns me on the most is the video of Chris Crocker and Jeffrey. Mark, you gotta point that thing at people.
It's right at your fucking face.
What turns me on the most is the video of Jeffree Star and Chris Crocker kissing each other.
Oh, that was gross.
It was like a flamingo feeding its baby.
That's why it's gross. So here's the vagina building.
It's literally the architect decided, I want a building that is not phallic, but it's vaginal.
And that thing up at top, that little space up there, that's room for a giant clitoris. And it's like a giant beanbag. And they put that out. Once a year, they put a giant beanbag on there, and then all the lesbians come out and they rub on it until female ejaculation occurs. There's the Millennium Park.
That's the Millennium Bridge.
Millennium Park, the Pritzker Pavilion.
Back when the word millennium was really considered hip and cool.
I know, it's gonna be like everyone's gonna be like, oh, millennium. Boy, what's this? And so now we're underground. We're under Lower Wacker Drive here, right? Or is this Lower Randolph? And so this is where they film like Batman movies and stuff like that because it looks spooky and derelict, and you could get mugged or killed down here. And seedy. You know, they used to have a lot of homeless people down here, but they cleaned most of it up. I don't see any encampments. They kind of say, move along, bum.
And last but not least, what's coming up ahead is the Oriental Theater. But it offended too many Asian Americans, so they now call it the Ford Theater.
Well, it still has a big sign that says Oriental on it. It's the Ford Oriental Theater, so you can see it up there in the distance.
I think it's so weird that they would call a theater the Oriental Theater.
Well, there was a thing back in the day where that was an okay word, not just what they called it, because the Orient means the East.
So we're going to go see Avenue Q.
And you would think, though, that the Oriental Theater would have a lot of stuff from, like, China or Thailand or Malaysia.
Mark, we
need to go to the Cadillac Theater.
Oh, do you know where that is?
It's right ahead. Straight ahead, it's Randolph. And so, but the inside, it's not. It's like Indian. It's like Indian Oriental, because that's part of Asia. Well, it's a subcontinent, really. Anyway, so we're gonna look for the Cadillac. We're not in a Cadillac car. We are in a
broken down Toyota.
So look at the ceiling. Has no, like the thing fell. Fausto, like it was like down for like a year, just drooping. It would make your hair flat. And so I just said, please, can I take it out? He said, no. I said, please.
I'll fix it.
And I'll fix it. And then he never fixed it. And so I just said, please, can I finally take it out? And you said, yes. And then you're like, oh, thank you. It's much better now.
This therapy session for Marc Felian was brought to you by the listeners like you.
Thank you for your support.